Hello and welcome to Dan of Steel. That was exciting, wasn't it? Hey? But you're probably thinking, yeah, you haven't explained to us what's going on yet. So that's exactly what I'm here to do now.
So what we've done here is we've gone back in time and we're looking at the various stages of me testing the Bradford base concept, which in essence is just a 360-degree swivel base. So I started off by loading up the plate, all of the equipment required to actually build one of these grinders, tested the theory there, everything seemed good. The base itself was actually rated to 120 kilo working capacity, and although I haven't actually weighed it, I would suspect that this grinder weighs certainly no more than 60 kilos maximum, probably considerably less, more like 40 kilos tops. So, with that in mind, I went ahead and started piecing it together, as you can see in the clips. This should be starting to make sense to you guys now. So what the Bradford base does is it gives you that full 360-degree swivel, which in essence means you don't need those extra tooling arms, because you can have the drive wheel now as a contact wheel. What it also means is you don't have to store all of those items. And of course you can also now configure in a way never before seen. You see from the pictures there, I've decided from the base on the side of the unit to build up a little stanchion and incorporate a small wheel attachment which can remain there throughout and just be brought in to be utilised as and when, again saving on storage.
Just another thing, what I'd like from you guys, if you don't mind, hit that subscribe, ring on the old bell for notifications and leave a comment below. If there's anything from this video that you guys would like more information on, just let me know. I'll make sure I read the comments. I'll get another more specific video made up for any particular item that you may be interested in. Because remember, this isn't about my build, this is about your build and what you guys want to see. Okay, so recap time. What have we achieved with the Bradford base? Well, we can use a contact wheel as a drive wheel, and in doing so, that 10-inch contact wheel you see there will actually allow you to use a motor with an RPM as low as 1800 and still allow you close to 4,750 surface feet per minute, which gives you a plenty good enough grinding application. I'm trying to help the people who haven't got the extra money to spend on new motors, just to use what they've got, just to get them up and running. And then, after time, go out, get that totally enclosed fan cool motor, get that fancy VFD and all of the black magic that goes with it, and piece it together. And then you'll have your finished article. But this is just to try and get you guys up and running. Another thing that we achieve, we don't need all of these tooling arms. The tooling arms and the storage of the tooling arms can be a thing of the past. We can set our machines up, customize our machines to suit our requirements, which I think is very important. And that's the way of the world now. Everything is about making what you have suit your needs. Finally, the big thing from my point of view, and especially for those people using motors that aren't necessarily exactly what you should be using for a build like this, but just using it to get yourself started, is you can rotate 180 degrees and you've got access to that motor without having to unbolt from the base, and just with a can of compressed air, or if you're lucky enough to have an air compressor of your own, you can give that thing a clean up, get that grinding dust out of there, because trust me, that stuff is like a cancer for a motor if it gets inside, and it will eat the thing alive. So if you are going to go down that route, use this, use it to your advantage, turn that thing, give it a good blow down, make sure you keep it as clean as possible, and you might just squeak those extra few weeks, months, maybe a year or so, until you can afford that top quality motor. Well, I hope you enjoyed what we've done here today. The last thing I want to point out is the build you see is based on that of a man called Brian Housework. Now, Brian's got a YouTube channel here called Housework, and the reason I chose this chassis is because I genuinely believe that what he's come up with is a fantastic all-round tilting 2x72 concept but it's very accessible to you and I. So give him a look, see what you think. Certainly it's got me on the road to success, and I hope it will you too. Take care, and remember, you have the power to make it real.